Cool. Wow.
Yeah, we are right between Tampa and Orlando.
So take it out
Lakeland.
there.
Yes,
Lakeland.
Lakeland.
Okay. Strawberries.
Yep. Strawberries. Plant City is right next to us.
Really?
Yep.
I was in Lakeland in 1979.
Yeah.
81, 82, 83. Yeah,
deal.
so
Yeah.
years ago, we used to go to strawberry festivals and all that stuff.
They've built up quite a bit
Oh
since
my
then,
gosh,
but even
I
so,
bet.
they're
There's
they're
a great
still
big strawberry festival there.
Oh,
massive.
man,
Yeah, like
Right
they do
next to
they do exporting throughout the entire nation.
Oh,
lots
your
and lots of
strawberries in January, right? We get them.
Yeah, January, February, I believe.
Yeah, it's when we get our strawberries. They're from Lakeland, Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Lakeland, Plant
pricing is
City,
around March,
those areas.
April. That's
Yeah.
when they give them away.
That's right, They're like, we got to get rid of them now.
Oh,
So yeah, our grandfather, he's going to be moving into this. My wife was born and raised in Florida. She's really excited to be having this in our backyard as well.
Wow.
So we're going to be moving it on down.
how old is grandfather?
He doesn't want me to say, but
What's the range? Okay. Yeah.
it's between 80 and 90. We'll just go with that. That sounds about right.
cool.
I'll always
But-
add ish.
Ish.
Just
Ish.
ish. You know what I'm
80-ish,
saying?
90-ish.
80-ish, 90-ish.
He's 21 forever. It's
You know what's cool?
He just looks like an old 21-year-old. It's okay.
Well, it's cool is he didn't want it revealed, so he still wants to be young, right?
Exactly.
So
That's
great.
awesome.
No
Stop
complaints from
counting
him.
at 60.
Yeah, right. From that point on, I think they just sort of went backwards. Like, yeah, it's my
Yeah, right.
59th birthday. It's like, that was
Oh,
2
wow.
years ago, Grandpa. No, it's okay.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, so how did you hear about us? How did you learn about the Incredibox?
We actually were looking on YouTube for just different tiny homes that were sustainable, just in general. We were looking for different things that could be like off-gridded as well.
Okay.
And my wife just came across the Incredibox, and she's like, "This is actually really, really awesome." She's like, "And the price point is phenomenal."
It's crazy.
So as far as 20,000 goes, I mean, this is amazing considering everything that's built into this specific system.
Did it seem too good to be true when you see the price though?
It did. It
We've
did.
heard that.
It
Yeah.
definitely did. So when we pulled up and we saw like all the community, the large tiny homes, the small tiny homes, all the things, and all these grab and go little homes, were like, holy cow, they've actually got a solid system coming along here too.
And I drive OTR like all over the states.
Yes.
And I've seen a lot of tiny houses and a lot of communities and also projects going on
Yes.
throughout the states. And this
Really?
is major. I've never seen anything like this. here.
Really?
Oh yeah. You have an impressive operation going on here.
That is.
I like that
wow.
word impressive.
I did too.
It was trained. We went over this morning, so that way.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. No.
Yes,
There you go. I just want to hear you go. Yeah.
Just talk to me about
Wow.
Well, that's great because we don't get to get out as much to go and even see, and we just hear. But whenever we hear something like that, where you're on the road and stuff like that, you see a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are so busy here building all these tiny homes. I don't blame you for not being able to get out.
We're in
Exactly.
Vietnam war zone.
It is.
Oh, we are,
I feel
man.
like we got it right here.
Gosh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Cool. And so you're in Polk County?
Polk County, yes, sir.
Florida.
Okay.
So, and we were talking earlier, and we should have got it on video, but you're the zoning, and how were you able to get this?
As far as being an RV, because that's what you've technically classified this as.
Yes.
RVs, and in our home, we don't have an HOA or anything like that, so we actually are okay with having an RV on our property.
The county is okay with it?
The county's completely
City?
fine with it. Yep.
Wow.
So long as we're not technically living in it, we're okay to have it on our property.
Wow.
No problem whatsoever.
Okay.
So, now our grandfather is going to be moving into it, but it's just going to basically be like a place where he sleeps, uses the restroom, and then he goes out into the nature. So he's
Yeah.
really happy about that too.
I get you. So he's technically not living in it, but he is living in it.
He's sleeping in there.
Yeah,
it's
there
a
you
little
go.
bit of a dwelling place, but
There you go.
he's a walker, and
Yeah.
he's gonna be out and about in
So
the
he
neighborhood as well.
basically takes naps.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
just
pretty
takes
much.
naps.
It's a
Just to go
nap
rest.
house.
It's
He'll-
a rest stop.
He'll be there for a couple hours, and then he'll be out for a couple hours.
right,
and he'll be
there
back
you
in for a
go.
couple hours. It's okay.
Oh, but that, you know what's great about that is it made a way for him to be close to you guys whenever options out there, there's that age range of like, listen, they're not ready for a nursing home at all, but they don't have any options for people within those ages to go.
Yeah.
Very
There's
true.
nowhere
That's
for 'em
right.
to
And he
go.
doesn't want to be in the house.
No, and
know?
but that's something that we were also terrified of. Is he told us, he's like, unfortunately, I put a down payment on a thing for a nursing home specifically,
Oh.
and we know, as unfortunate as it is, lifespans when you get there,
Yes.
they tend to diminish
It
really
declines
fast.
Yeah.
very quickly.
And if he's out and doing the stuff that he regularly does when he was living with us when we were in Lake Worth and whatnot,
Yes.
like he'll
Like a year
live
ago.
he'll live
Yes.
he'll live to be 100. We have no doubt of that.
Right.
He's gonna live a very, very long time.
Cool.
In fact, he was going to a nursing home. We're like, no, no, no,
Nope.
you're coming to live with us.
Yes.
Yep.
So
And no matter who you are, what age, you've got to be stimulated. So
Yeah.
you need to get out and about. I know for a fact, of course I would never name names, but there are people that have moved here that were alone in their apartments, didn't see other people. They would
Yes.
see maybe the Amazon guy delivering,
Exactly.
the UPS guy, and that was
their best friend.
It has increased their lifespan. I
That's
know
right.
it has.
Yes.
It
by
definitely
being
has.
here.
Hey, we're a blue zone now.
Very nice.
100 plus. That's what you guys.
Yeah! Oh my God, we're gonna be centurions.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna be building it up.
You
that's
guys
for
will be
sure.
here eventually, you know.
Oh, we have no doubt of that. That's for sure. We'll be downsizing. Our kids will be living in the big house. We'll be like, we'll live in the
Oh my
backyard.
God.
It's okay.
Newport's gonna be a blue zone.
Oh my
It'll be
God.
nice.
That's cool.
It'll
Well,
be
let's
great.
talk
God.
about your vehicle because it's not a truck.
No, it is not.
Okay.
This is a Toyota Sequoia. This is a 2008. It's actually meant to tow something larger than this. My in-laws had I think their trailer was probably around 7,500 pounds.
Really?
Correct. And it towed it no problem. So this is a Toyota Sequoia. This is an SUV. It's fairly large, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes.
But
Sequoias are
it definitely
big.
has
Yeah.
it has positive towing capacity, and it can take this out of here no problem.
Nice.
So, yeah,
This is our
so-
first SUV
Yeah.
to successfully leave here.
Yeah.
One guy came here with a
Yes.
was it Explorer,
It was a Ford Explorer.
and he was cool, but he loaded all his belongings inside. I bet he put 4,000 pounds in
Oh,
this,
that was a
no.
lot.
and he couldn't do it.
There was a lot.
Yeah.
That's not the wisest thing to do. I'm
Right,
sure. It's
right,
okay.
right.
It was a lot.
So this is our first SUV to
That's
pull one.
great.
Yeah.
So the
And-
trip is what, 10, 12 hours?
About 10 and a half.
Okay.
10 and a half, 11. Yeah. It'll be a little bit longer with this because we're actually going to be going slower around the mountains. But
Absolutely.
It'll be
Yeah, I
good.
was told to drive around 90, 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. So we'll
Well, hey,
definitely,
was you
we'll definitely
talking
make
to
it down
Tom?
there.
Because that's
Yeah.
how fast
Oh
it
yeah,
goes.
Tom's speeding. Well, the driver said he went to Seattle, and he said the faster I went, the better it pulled.
Yeah.
He said the wind hit that thing and pushed it down
So
or
yeah, he's
something.
like, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Streamlines it.
Now, what are you going to do on the outside? Have you thought about it?
We've been debating what specifically to do. We're probably going to be doing wood along the outside, possibly stucco. We're not even sure, honestly.
Stucco is nice because it comes in like
Very
different,
nice.
different colors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
that's
stucco
right.
flex.
Yes.
Do the
So-
stucco flex.
It's stucco
Yes.
flex specifically.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
so great.
Okay.
I tell you what, before you leave, let me go get you a half a bucket of stucco flex.
Okay.
And if you want to play around with it a little
play
bit,
around with
To,
it.
and
to
you
look
can-
and see what it feels like.
and
All right.
see what you think. But to me, in the environment of Florida environment,
Yeah.
Stucco would work much better.
that stuff has been tested in the Arctic
Oh, wow.
and in the tropics.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And in the desert.
If it's working there, then it's going to be working anywhere.
And I love Florida, and I have a guy who's wanting to, and he may be watching, he wanted to summon in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, man, these are the way to go.
Yeah.
And stucco them because it's almost termite resistant.
Yeah.
You know?
Excellent.
We got floor joists that are wood, and I've thought about it if we get into putting metal floor joists, and there's no wood anywhere in the whole
Yes.
house. But it's just so resistant
and you can
to
choose
everything.
any color through Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah.
So if
Any color.
Sherwin-Williams has a color, you can get it with that stucco flex.
Oh,
Sure
wow.
can.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Very, very good. And the,
Yeah.
the Puerto Rico thing. My wife's Cuban, Puerto Rican.
Really?
I know. I definitely don't look it, but I'm Dominican and Irish.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So that's where the whiteness comes in
I know
myself.
that I'm Irish. So
Ah.
Exactly. We
Yeah,
understand.
exactly.
It's
That's
all
cool.
good. So yeah, the McDonoughs and whatnot. Those
Yeah,
are
and
always
the
fun.
Hayes.
Hayes.
Yeah,
Sweet deal.
mhm.
My grandfather was a Thompson from Scotland by
Oh.
way of Ireland, and then he came over here as well.
Oh,
But yeah, now
okay.
I'm a Garcia, but it's okay.
Oh, there you
A
go.
Garcia.
There you go.
Cool. I'll be
But yeah,
darned.
no, as I said, with Puerto Rico, my wife has family over there as well,
Yes.
and like this is something that she would love to see moving
Yes.
that way as well. So,
Absolutely.
so we'll probably be making another purchase in the future.
That's great.
Good.
That's for sure.
Good.
We might have to do a little bit of an upgrade as far as length or something like that goes, but
Yeah.
it'll definitely be coming.
How exciting.
So when you guys went inside, did you see? Is he gonna have a twin bed? I guess.
He'll have either a twin or a queen. I know
Okay.
we purchased him a queen before. We'll probably be putting a queen back in there. We'll
Okay.
probably make it fit.
Okay. Yeah, because I've got a full, right?
Yeah,
Got
got a
me a
full.
full, and I put a full. The countertop's just a little bit long now, longer than mine, but I've got a chair next to my bed, which is nice. And then it looks at the front door with a TV to the right. That's my layout for things. But I always thought a twin bed is. Oh my gosh! It gives you all kinds of room
All
for
kinds
a
of room in
desk,
there.
a chair, and everything. in
For sure,
there,
and
you know?
as I've noticed already, the walls in general, there's plenty of areas because you were saying in the videos that it's going to be magnetic correct?
Yeah.
Now, I know if you put wood on that, that's going to obviously demagnetize that. That's not going to be magnetic for that.
Right.
Right.
However, I know the rest of the walls themselves are going to be perfect as far as shelving, books, and things like that goes overall. Not heavy books or anything
Right,
like that,
you
but
get
still.
so creative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll
Now,
be
and if you
very
do,
nice to do
if you
decoration.
put a big heavy shelf on it, you know, we take a piece of plywood, put the shelves on the plywood, then glue it, put the glue, and then cut a couple set nails or screws, and let
Screw
it.
that in.
You're done. Oh,
There
you
you
can
go.
hang. I hang a TV, all that stuff on mine.
Excellent.
So, yeah, we need to do some videos with
We
that.
do. Really do. Absolutely.
Gosh, anything else you want to ask them? This is cool.
I can't wait to see it. I'd love to see the pictures, what your wife does with it, what you guys do. I can't wait to see.
We'll send them to you guys for sure.
I'm
That's for sure.
excited.
And once Abuelo moves in behind us, he'll be happy and
I
sitting there
love it,
too.
Abuela. Yeah, there you go. That's grandfather, right?
Yep, Abuelo,
And
yep.
Abuelo is
Abuelo is grandfather. Abuela is grandmother. Yep.
that's awesome.
Abuelo.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Masculine and feminines.
That's
for
right.
Hispanic.
Exactly.
So by the way, we do have a real estate company as well.
Do you
A
really?
brokerage firm. So we're going to send you clients. We're going to give you referrals
That is
because,
fantastic.
because again, we do like the operation.
And what you guys are doing is fantastic.
yes.
Thank you.
it's
What's the name
phenomenal.
of your
And
company?
this is quality, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's Ada Real Estate.
Ada.
AIDA.
AIDA.
Ada Real Estate.
AIDA.
Yeah.
That's in Polk
So-
County.
Well, we do business throughout the state.
Yeah.
Driftwood.
Yeah,
All
South
through
Florida, Palm Beach County, San Lucie, Polk County, Hillsborough, Tampa, Orlando. Like we're all over the place.
Lord, give him
yeah.
a call.
Yeah. Well, you know, and we've got this sales thing on our website now. You can be an ITH employee
Oh,
or
okay,
employment.
okay.
Employment.
And if you register with us, we give you a 4-digit number. And then anybody that sells these, we give them a $500 bonus.
Oh, that's
Excellent.
nice.
So anybody that
That's
sells
nice.
them, they get $500. And if they go through the salesperson, the buyer can get a $500
They get
discount.
$500
You know.
off the
Excellent.
home.
We're trying to
That's nice.
That's
we're
good to
trying to
hear.
stimulate, you know, the
It's
sales.
not a bad deal at all.
It's a great financial thing for
Yes.
somebody. $500 a house, they get the keep. But what we're finding we got over 200 people. It's been there about 3 weeks now, and we've only sold maybe 2 homes through that.
a 3 total. Yeah.
Yeah, through that division. So we're finding it's to market this thing is hard.
Yes.
To
Yeah.
get the word out, and it's a slow process. And my dilemma is, we have the ability to build 4 or 5 a day, but we're not bringing in enough sales
To qualify.
to keep
Which
it going.
Which makes you wonder, either it's financing or is it they don't have anywhere to put it. So we've got to figure
We
out.
don't know, or
what's
they
the-
don't know about us.
right,
sure.
They
of
just
course.
people just don't
Just
know
don't
about
know.
what we're
Right.
doing.
That's right.
So that's our dilemma, you know. And we're looking for people that want to help. We're willing to, you know, to whatever we can do. I just put a thing out on a video yesterday. For every 100 homes we sell, we're going to put your name, and we'll pull out your name out of the 100 to win another one for free.
Excellent.
Wow.
Which
Yeah.
now they're in the
That's
running.
And you're in the
today.
running.
Yeah.
Oh,
in the
so-
running to
and
Are we
win one.
100?
Yeah.
I know.
You can be one of the 100.
That's for us.
They got it.
Yeah.
Towing home 2 of these. It'll be a
So for
little
every
difficult.
every house that leaves out of here, buys whatever, we're taking a block of 100, pull their name out, and you win another one.
I mean,
That's
1 out of
nice.
100.
That's
What
nice.
great odds.
So
That's 100. That was 100% awesome.
That's
yeah,
great,
so we
ain't it?
need to
Very,
get
very,
the
very
word out. We need to get these things going
Yeah.
because I'd hate to shut the line down, but we don't have enough sales.
Very, very true.
You know, and you got such a building, and I hate to cut the staff in half and all this stuff.
And you have a
it's-
lot of employees. I mean, we got
Yes.
here last night. Everybody was leaving.
Yeah, we saw at least
We have
15,
a lot.
15 to 20
Vibe.
people.
Everybody was like,
Just a
"Get
smile.
out of here.
Smiling, how are you? It's very, very
Yeah,
nice.
It's like nice.
yeah,
It's
You know,
great.
I've been to places people get out. It's like,
I know.
I'm out of here.
they're almost crippled.
Get out of the way.
yeah,
Yeah, no, you don't have that here.
Not
No.
quite.
We
Really
don't.
nice people. We walked around. We went over to the
Aw.
shop, and everybody said hi. And really nice. Yes,
Aw.
100% Tennessee.
Oh,
Yep.
that's it.
Not Tennessee. That's right.
It's
it.
beautiful. That's for sure.
Wow.
If you don't mind me asking, I haven't seen like the specific video. Have you gone into like why it is that you've gotten into building these tiny homes?
Why did we get into it?
I know you're more than likely a contractor, correct?
Yep.
So that's 100%. I already know that for sure based on what it is I've seen you do. But like, why is it that you've gotten into building these small homes? Is it more so for like disaster relief or what?
No, I mean, we make money off of these, and I love an assembly line. Ever since I got into, I wanted to manufacturing. Okay, so I wanted to diverse. I wanted my whole goal. My first house I ever sold was $20,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I look in the market, and nobody in the country builds a $20,000 home.
Not at all.
No.
Nobody. And they've gotten away from it.
There are people who do like small custom builds, but they're literally just a person who's like, oh yeah, I spent 3
Yes.
years building this.
But they
$20,000
can't mass
thing.
produce it.
They
No,
can't
exactly,
mass
and
produce
that's where you guys have it. You've got a big difference there.
Yeah, so I thought I want to be able to produce a very economical home. We build $100,000 houses. That to me, that's a no-brainer. I love building them. I love being a carpenter and all that. But I'm like, man, that triangle of income at the bottom is where most of the people live, like us.
Yeah.
I'm like, nobody's feeding them.
Exactly.
Nobody's helping them. It's always this upper tier.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why can't we have a division where we build these? I get it rolling. It's going. And then we got our Amish, we got our carpenters. They're building the regular tiny homes. So to me, it's being able to hit a broad spectrum of everybody that can get a tiny home from us.
Right.
That's excellent.
So we're hitting the high, we're hitting the low, and then if this takes off, to me, there's something about feeling good about building a house for 20 grand, and everybody tells me to go up on my price, and I'm like, I just don't want to yet. We're good with our price
You're
point.
like, we'll work with what we have for now.
Yeah,
That's
we
right.
can charge more, we can make more money right now. But you know what? I just want it to go viral, man. I just want it to go crazy. And the guys were just like, I wish we had 1,000, 2,000 orders. You know what gets me mad is a Boxable. Okay, they got 85,000 orders. Why?
That's a solid question.
Yeah.
How did they do it?
I feel it's a lot of marketing specifically.
Yes.
I've heard of Boxable. I have seen what
And
they
why
do
do
as well,
they?
which is
Why
great,
they've got somebody in their pocket. They got 35,000 homes to build for the government. I can't get the government to come over here and do what I'm doing.
but nope.
And it's just aggravating because we're just like you guys. We're just normal people building these homes. But now I've stepped into an arena that I'm in their arena.
You're
now.
like, we're fighting with the big guys. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't have what it takes to keep my energy going to go with them, you know?
Yeah, but you know what I like? You're doing the right thing, and you have quality.
That's
So
for sure.
It's all about word of mouth marketing.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
You know,
exactly.
you get that too, and,
Right.
and it will grow exponentially.
Yeah.
I just hope that we can keep it because there is only a time frame that we can last financially with that many employees and building this. And I probably stepped it up too high for lack of demand. And it's going to take a while for this to catch up to what
catch
we
that
can
demand
do.
portion.
And I hate to back off and not have as many guys and doing it all what we're doing. So we do have a time frame, that we can only.
Well,
Yeah.
with us, you lucked out because we know a heck of a lot of people whom are very, very interested in tiny homes.
Yeah.
A lot of people down in Florida, the West Palm Beach area specifically,
Really?
they're looking for homes that they can say, hey, this is where I live.
Yeah.
I mean, I have this on our property out here.
Right.
But like this is what I live in. It's completely contained.
So
it's
is
wonderful.
the rent and everything just like everywhere else is astronomical? and
Florida,
nowhere
yeah,
available?
Florida is it's bonkers bananas. I don't understand what the heck's happening down there, but yeah, no, rent is ridiculously
It
high.
is.
Purchasing down there, I mean, in South Florida specific, I mean, the purchase price for homes can go around like ours recently sold for around
350.
it's
Yeah,
going to be
the
up
medium
there,
price is around the higher 300s.
higher 300s to
Wow.
400s.
Yeah, 300s. Yeah, if you get something for like 250, it's like it's not a very
It's
good
not
area.
even
Right.
good.
But then
yeah.
if you head down to the Miami area as well, prices are
Miami
going to
is-
skyrocket
Miami's
past that
even
point too.
expensive too, and it was different.
But people
You know,
won't.
10
I mean, a
years ago.
family's not going to live in
No,
here.
no.
People,
Right.
but
One or two people could live in there completely fine
Oh,
though.
yeah.
I agree.
They've got a little one running around. They don't care about space. They're going to
Exactly.
be completely fine. I've got a couple little ones in the house as well, and
They
they
fall
are.
all over you.
Yes, they like she was sitting on my head the other day, like just completely fine. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm laying like this now.
I was just thinking, you could actually put a bed above your bed,
You
right?
could.
And put that little guy in there with a rail, and
Yeah.
boom, you got
Good to
it.
go.
Yeah.
It's a bunk bed, plain and
Yeah.
simple.
And you're good to go.
That's
There's
right.
so
You
much
build a
you can
porch,
do.
and they
Yeah,
come
you can do
outside. They
that.
can play with their toys, and they go back in.
Exactly.
That's right.
Wonderful.
You can do
Oh,
that.
I want to see people
Yeah.
make this work.
And the
Yeah.
fact that
You
you
know?
have this well insulated as well, like it's
Yes.
going to be, we're going to be getting an AC system for Abuelo, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it's going to be probably a small window unit or something like that, a couple $100. It's all
Yeah.
it's going to cost.
Good.
Right.
And as far as heat, he'll have that little heater in there in the wintertime.
The
Yeah.
window unit will be fine.
Exactly.
That is all he needs. Yep.
Gosh.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
That
that's for
is
sure.
exciting. Well, thank you guys. So I'm so glad we get to come up. And
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
We missed the
Yeah.
first person. There was a person that came before you to pick one up and go. Buddy, they hooked up and left.
They were gone.
I mean, out out of here.
Yeah, gone.
He's gone.
Yep.
It's like
Good.
we don't want to leave.
Yeah, right.
Please stay.
God.
Well, thank you all
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you
as
very
well.
much,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank
That's
you.
Thank you, Randy.
Yep.
Thank you guys for what you're doing. It's really very much appreciated, and thank you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. All
Good.
right. Bye, guys. And they are getting ready to head out. They're getting the paperwork right now. They're just making sure that they have all their stuff together, and they're getting ready to jump in the, was it a Toyota Sequoia? I think that's what he said it was called, Toyota Sequoia. So they're getting ready to head out, and we're going to get them going out the gate. Hang on just a second. Guys, be careful. A Toyota Sequoia. A Toyota Sequoia. All right, here they go. He just talked about that. He has a dog, Randy, that is a German Shepherd. Dotson.
Just stupid.
I got to look it up. So, bye, guys. Be safe.
I'm always so concerned.
And there it goes. Oh, absolutely. 8x16 Incredibox heading out to Florida. Look at it, Randy. No, it don't. It's not squatted down.
Blinkers working.
Blinkers work. That's always good. Blinkers working. There they go.
You believe that holds up 5,000 pounds on
Okay,
the road?
bye.
What good guys.
Oh my God, were they not the nicest to talk to?
Man.
They were so interesting. We were talking about all the animals, and he was telling me about Florida and different things like that. So it's really interesting. It was so great to meet them.
I like meeting people. You
Oh,
know,
they're
like this.
so nice. And it's going to change their grandfather's life. That was his wife's uncle that was with him. What nice people.
Everybody, just spread the word about what we're doing here.
Yeah.
We've got to sell these things. We're going to have to back off a little bit, and I hate to do that. You know, we've created something that can just produce a ton of homes.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that something? And like we were talking earlier about boxable, and I think Gates has got something going. Everybody's doing
Yeah.
this, but nobody's doing a $20,000 you can pull behind a
This
truck
is
or a car.
affordable. This is a forever home.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this. Give us a call. Bye. You ready to go, buddy? Come on.